Hi, how you doing, guys? My name is Renzo Vargas. We're here at Life Modern School of Music in Miami, and I'm here to do some basic tutorials on kind of how I do my lessons. I have a lot of people ask me all the time, "Hey, dude, is it really like true that you teach kids how to play a song in one day, or teach them certain exercises and things that they're doing?" I actually do teach it to them in 1 or 2 lessons, depending on the kid, their ages, levels, But yes, I do have created a system in order to teach all the way from 5-year-olds to 65-year-olds. So, so it's very simple, very simplified, because it took me a while to learn. I'm a really, really slow learner. I had many, many different teachers here growing up. And, I wasn't the one that grasped on really quick, and some teachers will get frustrated with me. So I kind of learned from all that, and, so I kind of know how to work with kids, and I understand them because I was there. I didn't learn as quick, and even the ones that learn quick, it's very easy for them because the method that I developed is very simple to understand things, and then we put them on the drum set, and then with the little stuff that I teach them, depending on the age, then they get to advance to quicker stuff. So without further ado, one of the first books that I teach is this book right here. It's called Elementary Drum Method by Roy Burns. It was, I think, created in 1962. It has 26 essential rudiments, and it goes all the way up to 16 notes. Very, very basic book. It teaches not only the sticking, which is very important, because when we're reading as drummers, we really never repeat hands, unless the book tells you to go right, right, left, left, or you're doing rudiments. But a lot of people don't know that. And normally, 90% of the time, we start always with the right hand, unless, like I said, the book tells you to start with the left or the right. So, and the reason why this is because a lot of people ask me, well, why do I have to start with the right? Or why do I have to start with this? Even my lefty students have to start with the right, because it's a universal thing. If I get a drummer from Germany, Russia, Japan, United States, whatever, and I put them all together in a room, if they don't know how to read, they're all going to start with the right hand. And unless the paper tells them to do a right, right, or left, left, they're all it's gonna be uniform, So that's why drumline people, when you see drumline people, they're always like with the same hands and stuff. The paper tells them to go either right, right, or left, left, or unless they're doing rudiments or whatever. But it's very important to learn those little aspects of things. So I definitely recommend this book. I normally start teaching how to read. I start pushing the reading more to kids ages 8 and 9 and up. That's really where I start pushing. Definitely kids 10, 11, 12, they definitely got to do all these books and learn how to read. The other book I definitely recommend. Now, this is a more beginner intermediate book because it gets very advanced very, very quick. So I definitely recommend Realistic Rock Drums. It has 3 different covers. I don't know if you can see right there. These are the 3, this book was created, I think it was from what I hear, is the first rock book. I think it came out in 1972 or something like that. So yeah, by Carmine Appice, and I definitely recommend this book. Very intermediate stuff. If you like John Bonham, you like The Who, all those kind of bands from the late 60s, 70s and stuff, all that all those type of rhythms, they're all here. All that stuff is in this book. So I definitely recommend any rock drummer, like legit rock drummer, most of them learn from this book. Okay, so I definitely recommend that you do this book. After like 3 or 4 months, depending on the kid how advanced they are, I start throwing in a couple of exercises on this book. So I think one of the first double bass drumming books. Very, very, very good book. If your kids already understand how to read these 2 books, especially Elementary Drum Method, then Double Bass Drumming by Joe Franco is definitely a good book. And this is the 4th book that I definitely work with them. It's called 1001 Drum Grooves by Steve Mansfield. This book is very, very simple book, very simplified, and it's just exercises. Like for example, you have I think around 300 exercises of just moving with the backbeat. You have the snare on 2 and 4, and the bass drum is moving all over the place. So all with 8 notes, and that's like 300-400 exercises, one after the other, and then it starts getting to 8th note with 2 16 notes, 2 16 notes with 8th notes, and it's very simplified. And then in the back it starts teaching you bossa nova, samba, songo, bolero, jazz, and all those other rhythms. So it's a very complete book, very simple and easy to understand. If you're doing private lessons, you're going home, definitely I recommend these three. You have a lot of more than enough 2-3 year material with these books, depending on the kid, you know. So those are the books that I use. Now I'm gonna do another video creating and showing exactly what I do with my students on the first lesson, and then I'm gonna get you guys probably up to eighth notes. You know, move it up to eighth notes so you see what I do, you know, with my kids. All right. Thank you for watching.